And, yeah, we have a lot of listeners.
Wow.
And we weren't even here Friday, and I did their little midday show up there. I shouldn't say little, but they did the midday show, and it was great, man.
Yeah,
awesome. It was cool, and now I'm fighting with my stupid relationship again. So it's mind-boggling.
Oh, no.
Why are you fighting?
You guys fight a lot.
Dude, you wait a minute. You left, like, Thursday. You haven't seen her in 5 days. What could have been the problem?
Not many ways to say this, Al.
Oh, boy.
She won't eat my ass till I get tested for hepatitis.
Come on. That's really the fight, or you're just messing here?
Oh, no, it's...
you guys had a fight over that?
It's not really a fight. No. It's not that I was like, she was... is there a way to say this to people so they know what we're talking about?
You know what?
Well, Jim, what?
Why don't we go a little old school? We'll tell you on the phones or something for a while.
Yeah?
I want to... I don't know how we do this.
Well,
ditching a lot of people.
But I want to see the reaction of people when they hear it for the first time.
Well, let's just say, can we say the word? Because I should have said the other part first, but... I'm arguing with not arguing, but it's about me getting tested for hepatitis. I mean, I've got no diseases. I've got no nothing.
Yeah. How about we play a game? Before every break, you give one word, and then they'll get the answer by like 7:30.
I don't know if that works. I don't know if that works.
I don't know how to say it radio friendly. I'm sure.
Well, she's angry.
No.
Or concerned.
Just a thought.
A thought?
Yeah.
Wait, but it made some tension in your relationship.
Yes. On my end only.
She wants you tested for hepatitis.
Before she does something to you.
Right.
And it's not the thing.
No. It's not anything standard that usually happens in probably many of your bedrooms at home. It's something that
fifth graders are doing that at this point.
It's yeah.
He's not talking about what fifth graders are doing that they don't consider sex. By the way,
it has nothing to do with the girl looking at the front of her guy, and it has a lot to do with her thoroughly brushing her teeth when she's done.
What you have to do is you have to give it to Al and then let Aunt do it correctly.
Oh, Aunt's a genius when it comes to this stuff. So.
And she wants you tested for hepatitis before she'll do that.
But how does it get into an argument?
Well, I'll tell you.
Walk us through this, Jimmy.
We were texting back and forth, and I was joking about that. And I said, I want a good... kidding, of course. And she mentioned that to me as a joke, and she goes, it's not that I'm against that, but... She just had, it wasn't like we were in a moment and I'm like, go ahead, do it. And she's like, you got results? I mean, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
Right.
She's never done that with me. I don't even think she's ever done it to a guy in her life. So we just kind of talked about it joking, but she mentioned it like, look, I mean, I would consider that maybe, but, I would definitely want, because I'd gone for this awful Russian woman. Remember I told you the awful Russian doctor I went to? I got HIV testing, all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I told her to technically test me for Hep A, B, and C, just as a standard, because it was something my girlfriend's paranoid about. I'm like, fine. So this awful Russian doctor does the testing and then doesn't do that. And I'm like, but I specifically asked you to do that. And she goes, but I didn't do that because the insurance wouldn't pay. I'm like, I didn't care about that. I asked you to test me for that.
Why the hell would they do that all the time? It's like, oh, well, the insurance, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like diseases are supposed to know about insurance.
Yeah, insurance. How about you test me and then bill me?
Right.
Well, I just got to bill $900 because
it's amazing what they charge you. But still, if you want the test, if insurance doesn't pay for it, you got to pay for it. It's just the way it is. We're not in Canada here.
By the way, we got a great one coming in from Stephen S. from Bayshore. He's good for a few every morning. Jim's new TV game show, are you more sexually active than a fifth grader? In this case, the answer is yes. Well, I don't think the fifth graders are trying this one out.
No.
Well, leave this one to the pros. This is, you got to be in the league for a while before you just.
Yeah, you don't want to just dive into this one.
This isn't the Pee Wee League.
No,
this is the majors.
Here's what bugs me. It's not that she wants that done or whatever. I can kind of understand that. And she didn't bring it up again in a sex moment. We were just talking, and it was kind of in a silly moment. She's like, well, I would consider it if, but it's almost like I'm thinking like. We do everything together, and we've both been tested. We're both clean. But it's almost like, I'm like, so part of me you're very comfortable with, and another part you're not. I feel like a partially inspected apartment. I feel like HUD came in and just looked at the front 2 rooms and then had to leave.
not quite sure what's in that back room.
Yeah, and there's been no indicator that there's something wrong or anything. None of that stuff.
Yeah, but that back room is just used for storage.
Storage, right. There's a bunch of boxes.
You don't really
matter.
Need to know what's in there.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't take care of it. It's not a musty room.
No.
It's not moldy.
The maids are in there more than they are anywhere else.
You see?
It's immaculate.
But she will not go in that room.
So that's just
till HUD comes in and make sure it's sound.
But you told me you didn't sleep last night. Is this the reason?
I don't think so, because I dozed off. I went to bed for 2 hours, and then I just woke up. I had to go. I always wake up to pee. I go, whatever's wrong with me. I don't know. I have a teeny bladder, little boy's bladder, and I just started thinking about this, and I couldn't get back to sleep. But I don't know if that was it or not.
Are you mad at her right now?
No. I kind of get it. Like I can't be mad at her because she just wants to be healthy. But I'm just sick and tired of feeling like a science experiment. It's my fault.
Yeah, devil's advocate. It kind of is.
I know.
You have some fun, very thrilling stories that might get someone a little nervous.
Might get in the way when you're trying to have a relationship.
I know. You just
with someone you really care
It's not
about.
like I've never done this before. Tee-hee. Could you be the first?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, I actually said that to him when we had a healthy sexual experience.
Like normal people.
Wow. Is that what people are raving about? It's fantastic.
Wow. All right, we got to take a break. We're just getting started. Can you use the prison term, or is that going to mess up Al?
It'll probably mess up Al.
All right. Think the prison term that Chris Rock made famous.
Hey, there you go.
All right.
All right, I got to go because I'm going to get my hepatitis test.
No.
Statement which
Are you
later
getting
on
it
do
today?
not appear. Did not
wants
appear
his ass
in the-
How long does it take?
Once you get it done,
Day
The
or
result.
two. A day or two. You better do tongue push-ups, baby. You got a fucking tuchus to clean.
so you're calling her out. Now you're going to get the test back by Friday.
What if there's another excuse? Then you'll know.
Like the fucking shit log hanging out. That's what you get for waiting, toots. Get in there and chew your way to paradise.
Consider the possibility of homicide.
So what are you going to do? Are you
However,
going to
we did not
get
find
the test, comes back okay, and then you're going to scrub up,
No.
and then what's the move?
I'm going to walk in. Here's what I'm going to do. This is what you're going to hear. Listen.
Why do you have to actually pull your pants
You
down?
get to hear this. Listen.
All right.
Okay. You're going to hear this. Lick, whore. Throw that paperwork down.
Oh, God.
What?
of the police.
Jim's going to present like a mandrill. Like a
President suspicion.
present.
There was
That
no
red ass.
drama to
I'll
suggest
give it my
for
fucking
speeding.
pants down like this, and I'll just go, look,
Hydrate
no diseases. And
was
she'll
a
start
very
licking it.
unpleasant.
Oh, my God. That would be my ass yelling at her for making it wait.
Yeah.
My ass just has a mind of its own.
Cause of death is combined drug toxicity as a result of chloral hydrate and therapeutic concentration of other medication.
And ass hepatitis. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, come on, I got what
Come
happened?
on, Jimmy.
This is making me sad.
That's not even filtered.
That smells like a hepatitis fart.
This is making me sad.
What, this?
The manner of
Yes,
death
the girl's
was
dead.
absurd.
Whenever I have sadness,
Have any
Not even
questions?
filtered through the pants.
happiness comes in and pushes all my sadness out.
Oh, God.
The guy, Joe from South Jersey, I hear this guy's going to end the press conference with the aristocrat. Good one, Joe.
Now,
Wouldn't it
Jimmy.
be funny if they said what killed her and he just went, Frunkus.
Fruncus of the tuchus.
That's what the technical term for what's on his head.
Or
A
were
frunkus.
prescribed by other people,
What are you going to do, Jimmy?
but they were intended
Like,
for her.
you have the paperwork.
Yeah.
Now the pressure's on. Like, now it's like, here's paperwork, lick my ass.
That's why I did that paper stuff.
Now, what if, are you going to ask?
No, I'm going to do this.
Or are you going to wait and see how many days go by?
I'm going to pull him down. I'm going to bend over, and when she walks in the room, what do you do? I'm going to go, read it and weep.
We should consider.
Oh, they cut his mic off to give him a hint again.
This was not suicide, was it? An accidental death. Well, that's exactly what I hope to
Oh,
try
my
to say
God.
during the
Did some idiot reporter just say that?
Yeah, he did.
So when will the ass eating?
Yeah, because
commence?
now the pressure's on.
Yeah.
If the test comes back and you're negative, which you say you are,
I hope so.
now then the clock is ticking.
She doesn't eat my ass. She has to lick his head bump. Those two choices. My crack
Hell of a choice.
His deformation.
Oh, they ought to drain that.
Oh, it's awful. It's probably a hard bone.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think that was an accident that happened? Like he was in a car wreck or fucking old Edsel hit him?
That's a bumper print.
Fucking bumper print from an Edsel thrown at him from Godzilla.
Wow, that head is fucking a disaster.
It's like his skull was plowed back.
He's awful.
It's a ridge. It's not even a bump. It's a ridge.
Hope he's not a Jew. There's no way. He'll have to get like a yarmulke with 2 hooks on it.
All right.
to the degree that it raises to the level of homicide. Because they are raised to that level? Not in my opinion,
Right.
because even assume this is not my determination.
Right with this bitch. Fucking beat it.
Wow, what a waste of time that was.
Yeah.
If she doesn't start licking within a week
A week.
of the results.
When are you going to let us know when she licks?
You don't understand something.
Yes.
The ink, you're still going to be able to smell fresh ink. She's going to be fucking nose deep in keister. You're still going to be able to smell fresh ink.
You should make her do it in the doctor's office after you get the results.
That's exactly, or in the cab on the way home, that fucking dirty cab. All you see is a black face leaning up and 2 eyes looking at her in the fucking rear view. Me with my sweats down. I won't even lie on my fucking stomach. I'll lie on my back. And I'll lift my legs up and just hoist my sweats and go get licking.
Here I am.
My fucking ass
Clean
seems to
bill
be
of health.
pressed together like a pussy. Eat it. Get in there. I should take a swan dive into my dumper.
You're going through a lot of trouble to get your ass eaten by your chick.
I don't even know if she'll do it. She didn't say she
That's
would do
just
it.
it. It might be,
But
yeah.
the beauty of you is you ran right out to get that test done.
Yeah.
So you're taking away all the things that might keep her from doing
Here's
it.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to fucking, she's going to walk in my room. I'm going to go, come in here, it's an emergency. And she's going to walk in, and I'm going to be fucking on my stomach, like on the bed, with my asshole being held open with my hands, and my results on my back. So what she'll do is she'll take a quick peek, and then she'll get down there, and little Jimmy Norton will reap the rewards. Time to reap the benefits.
The results taped to your back.
It'll be right on my back like a little fucking end table. Speaking of ends, get in there and let little Jimmy reap the rewards.
I don't want to tell it repeatedly. And we received this information not from one person, but basically for about...
He's still going.
I'm just very curious.
Well, I'd
to
like
know
to
what-
ask some questions, though.
What'll happen?
Look, I understand you want me to be tested, but I never heard of anyone getting hepatitis on their finger. Hint.
Oh, just a little diddle.
How about that?
Perhaps for a starter
Yeah,
kit.
exactly.
The starter kit.
Let's work your way up till you're worried about hepatitis on your wrist, and then I'll go get a test.
All right, guys. I don't know what to tell you. We tried. We do try to do something every day.
I was sure hoping that guy would give us some fodder.
Yeah.
But fuck, he wouldn't shut up.
Jimmy, where are you going? How do they test your ass for hepatitis, by the way?
I don't know. Let's hope it's not what I'm thinking.
Think they do the old poke?
No, they don't
The old
test
poke
your
and
ass.
smear? They do the blood,
Test
right?
your blood. They'll test your blood. Maybe you got to give them a stool sample.
That's right. Open up. There it comes. Let me get
Oh.
the call in real quick.
Where you
Wow.
going?
I have to find out. Maybe I
Your
can get
chick's
same-day
probably
results.
horrified.
If I can get same day results, every room I walk into when I see her, I'm going to walk into it backwards. My fucking asshole sticking out.
She's probably horrified. Oh,
She's
no.
probably hoping I have it. First time a chick ever rooted for her boyfriend to have hepatitis.
How are you, Jimmy?
I'd complain, but who'd listen?
I've heard that.
You're about to listen to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Well rested.
Did you get your test results back?
No, Oh.
Did you take your test?
Yeah.
What was it, hepatitis?
Yeah, ABC. It was basics.
Yeah.
The basics of STDs, your ABCs.
Well, you learn your ABCs. Make sure you don't have them.
Dude, it was the best test experience ever. Went right over to Quest Diagnostics. Boom, got my doctor sent a note. And
What they do, just take some blood, right?
yeah, and the guy, I was asking for symptoms and stuff.
Was the guy in a spacesuit when he took your blood? I know you. You're Jimmy Norton. Well, I just got to get into something. Most people just snap on those little rubber gloves. He comes in that outbreak suit that Dustin Hoffman was wearing.
No, he was a black guy. He threw on a blonde wig and heels.
Yeah, if you weren't listening yesterday, boy, Jimmy dropped a doozy on everyone.
Doozy.
You know, for all of us that are in relationships, you have a little disagreement here and there. It might be on just mundane stuff for the most part if you kind of take a step back and think about it. But not in Jimmy's world. They had a little disagreement about something Jimmy wants done sexually.
Yeah.
And, his lovely, lovely girlfriend decided that she would be open to this if he got tested for hepatitis.
Yeah.
So what does Jimmy do? He pretty much leaves the second half of the Opie and Anthony show early to go get tested for hepatitis.
Well, the thing he's looking for her to do is very important.
Sure.
Very exciting for Jimmy. He wants to make sure he's safe.
Yep.
And his girl is secure in the knowledge that she could do that without any risk of
It's extremely
disease.
important in Jimmy's world.
Yeah.
In our world, not as important.
I'd say it's important in Jimmy's world and when dogs greet each other in that world.
And I think it's very important in prison.
Yeah.
We do talk to a lot of prisoners, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they can relate a little bit, too.
Oh, you guys are missing out, though. It rules.
Yeah.
It rules. I'm telling you, you're just laying there like kind of zoning out like this is what they feel like when you do this to them. This is fantastic.
I don't know. It's, you know something? It might be a real good feeling, but there's something about putting the girl through that that just like isn't quite good. I'll sacrifice that for the girl's sake.
Yeah, after you're done with your sex, you want some dignity. That
Yeah.
you want to go back to like normalcy very easily.
Yeah. You want to be able to kick back, prop your pillows up.
There shouldn't be a grieving period.
Shouldn't be tears.
Right. You don't want to hear
And Listerine.
let me uncover. Just relax. All right.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be hand holding where you're like, it'll be okay.
Yeah, that's the thing about sex. There shouldn't be time put aside for cleanup,
Right.
and untying,
Right.
just things like that, and just like whimpering. It shouldn't be whimpering.
You guys segue back into your lives after sex. We have to have like a chamber we get into, like we're entering from a just a chamber. Discuss things for a while. Look about what happened.
Yeah, here's what I know. I'm sorry.
Look.
There's apologies exchanged, and it'll never happen again. And maybe thoughts of charges being filed.
We've all kind of been there, though. You get a little crazy with your sex. And at the time, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You're all, you know what, you're all just horned up.
You're all frothed up, and
So everything makes sense when you're under that state.
yeah.
And then the act is over, and then you look around the room, and there's an embarrassment factor that kind of settles in.
Like, oh boy, oh. Geez.
When you have to put things in the dishwasher.
yeah.
But take your dishes out first.
Yeah, make sure the dishes are out first.
When you have to clean up things, and you're like, oh boy, this is kind of embarrassing now that the passion has passed.
Yeah, once certain feelings and things are released, the mindset changes a bit.
Yeah.
And then you feel silly.
You do.
Looking around the bed, and it's, there's things laying around, and
All of a sudden there's a blow up sheep in the room. You're like, well,
it sounded like a great idea.
I got it for free at work. I figured, what the hell? All sorts of disgusting magazines just
Yeah.
Strewn about.
Is still that video playing on TV that you got to now hit the stop button with your greasy hand?
That's not a normal video, if you know what I mean.
With your coconut smelling hand. It's just what do we got? Oh yeah, no, this movie could. The movie's still going. And you yeah, we'll pop that out. Let's put it. Hey, I got 23.
Yeah, you're
watch that.
Just scrubbing down the walls as the movie's still playing. There's like half eaten candy products all over the bedroom.
Before you even untie her, you have to hit the movie to stop because nobody wants to hear after the sex is over.
Calm down, boy. Calm down.
This movie is fun when we're turned on, but not now.
Let me say hi to Chris in Jersey. He has a very good question today. Chris, what's going on?
Hi, guys. I was just curious. I'm assuming that you guys are all friends with Jimmy and his girlfriend, and I'm sure, when you say hello, you get the kiss hello. And I'm just curious. After she goes through this, if you're still going to do that.
No. As we move forward from this day, I will just accept a little handshake.
A handshake?
It's going to get to a point where we're all just waving through glass at each other.
No, that ain't happening. Thank you, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, but that is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I can't even be mad at her. She's just health conscious.
But anyway, so Jimmy ran to the doctor, was hoping to get the results the same day. Found out, obviously, you got to wait a little while because he was ready to go home yesterday. And
paperwork in hand
as he's getting ready for this special act.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't going to wait a day, not one day.
As a matter of fact, he did say he wanted to take the results and tape them on his lower back.
Yeah.
That's right.
So she could read them.
That's right.
And then get right to business.
It's like going to McDonald's. It's like you want to read the calories in the things right before you eat.
Yeah, so you know what you're getting.
Absolutely.
All right, we got a good phone call here. We're going to try to work through this. Lindsay from Boston, what's up?
Hey.
Listening on BCN. Now, I see what you want to say.
I'll be good.
You got to be really careful.
Yeah, because we kind of know what we're talking about.
Let's see if you're radio savvy on this side of the show.
Savvy.
All right, let's go.
My friend was with her boyfriend, and, they were acting like dogs,
All right, good. Stay right there. Good,
I will.
good.
And something of his slipped into a place.
Right.
And the second the impact was made, she threw up and started crying.
That's what you want.
And does she get a passing grade?
Yeah, I think she did fine.
Al helped us out and jump out of that? All right.
I think she did okay.
Hey, that's very funny. She didn't expect it to be what it was, huh?
Yeah, very upsetting.
Is that a shock ref? Like, if someone went into shock in a weird way to throw up like that. Isn't that kind of like a shock thing?
I don't know.
That's like when you find a finger in your chili at Wendy's.
Yeah.
You just all of a sudden go. At one moment, you're just enjoying your chili. Everything's great. And then.
All right. We got Dan in Kansas. Dan, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to thank Jimmy for all this stuff he talks about, all the stuff he likes to do, recreational.
Yes, you're welcome. Why, are you the same?
Well, I always wanted to try some of that stuff with the old lady, and after listening to you, I finally decided to give it a shot, and we like it.
Oh, good.
Wait, what thing has Jimmy turned you on to? Now, be careful. We're on the old regular radio, being monitored by our new boss, Dan Mason.
Well, this latest endeavor that he's doing.
Oh, the one he's got to get tested for?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so Jimmy talks about that yesterday, and you decide you need this done immediately, and you did it yesterday?
Yeah.
And? What do you think?
I love it.
It's kind of like sitting on a wet sponge, though, isn't it?
Well, I don't know.
Were you surprised how good it was?
Yeah, I was. See, I had to do it to her first.
Oh, why wouldn't you want to, dude? That's my favorite thing to do. You get all the joys and benefits of it without looking at their dumb face.
Now, Dan, you sound like a man's man.
Do what?
You sound like a man's man.
I'm just a trucker, man.
Oh, boy, a trucker sitting down all day.
Oh, no.
Man, she must really love you.
Wow.
I hope you saw her after a local run.
Yeah.
Wow, she must really love you. How much you weigh there, Dan?
Oh, about 240.
Oh, wow.
240.
Oh, my God.
He's trucking something from L.A. to New York.
Gets home, honey. I got to tell you what Jim told me today. And she goes right for it. Man, she's a keeper, I got to tell you.
Hopefully you haul clothespins so she has something to throw on her nose.
Did she enjoy this?
Yeah, she did.
Or did she enjoy that you were enjoying it?
Well, I don't know so much about that.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's awful.
Just shower up real good beforehand, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think if you're going to have that done, I think you got to have, you got to be in shape. And you can't be a man's man.
Yeah.
You can't be like a trucker with a beer belly. I don't picture that type of person getting this thing done, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be, and I'll toot my own horn. I'm a good candidate. Just picture Charlie Brown's head split down the middle. Lucky girl.
All right, Dan. There you go. Jimmy turning you on to something new today.
Appreciate it, guys. Punch it
All
out.
right, good luck, young Dan.
All right, let's get right back into it. Let's talk about girls licking guys' assholes. All right, Jay in Wisconsin.
Is that what we were talking about?
No beating around the bush over here. What's up, Jay?
Yeah, I had a life-changing experience last night.
You had your ass eaten?
Yeah, the old lady was kind of eating my ass last night, and she kind of got a piece stuck between her teeth, and she doesn't really have a gap in her teeth. So I was bleeding pretty profusely, and it's not exactly something you go to the doctor with.
Wait.
My brother's an EM.
Wait.
We got a yield sign here. Slow
Yeah.
down. What's up?
What got stuck between her teeth that made you bleed?
I have no idea. I don't see it.
Wait, she got... You were bleeding, but she had something stuck between her teeth.
Yeah.
Did she rip a hair out?
No, it was like the chunk of skin around the old cornhole, I think.
Like a hemorrhoid or some type of anal fold?
Like a fold, I guess.
Like you know how you got a pucker? Like your asshole's a pucker? So one of those little wrinkles got stuck in her teeth and made you bleed from your ass. Wow.
Yeah. Or she probably had like one of those sharp teeth or like a little jutting thing out of her teeth or whatever and just ripped your asshole skin.
Oh, and it was brutal. And
like
it's
the skin of a grape.
You go to the doctor
Christ.
with.
Who's your wife, Steve Buscemi?
Why would you go to the doctor for that? It couldn't have been bleeding that bad.
Oh, it was bleeding pretty brutal. You would not believe how much blood is back there, man.
And what did you say to the doctor? Because that's like coming in with the old trophy up your ass and saying, well, I was changing a light bulb.
No, I didn't. I wasn't brave enough to do that. My brother's an EMT, and I called him, and, I'm, really, really nervous about trying to explain how this happened, so I kind of told him that I caught a nail climbing over the cattle pens. And he didn't really buy that too much. But after I finally kind of fessed up to exactly what happened, the whole time he was sitting there going, how do you get her to do that? How do you get her to do that?
What do you think she's telling people as to why she's on her third bottle of hydrogen peroxide?
I have no idea, man, but it was definitely life-changing.
Hey, someone wants to go back to... Well, it's Coke Logic. He wants to go back to yesterday's show. He's wondering if she had a shard from an anti-rape device in her teeth. Hey, where did the guy go?
He's done.
He said, I'm done
He's
with
done,
you.
He was done.
Redding from Whackbag. I think XM would have dumped out of that description. Well, it would be CBS, and that's not the one I want to read, but it updated.
You dope.
It updated just as I was going to the other... Where the hell was it now? It's something to do with Jimmy. Dog shit sniffer. From Woodside.
Of course.
Hey, Jimmy, did your chick end up in your dumpster last night?
No.
I know, but we were kind of talking around it this morning.
Right.
We couldn't ask too many questions. So did you tell her you were going for the hep test?
No.
No, why
I may
not?
have to lie.
Oh, yeah, just in case it...
Yeah, no, I think I'm okay. Cause I'm almost positive I was tested within the last year or so, or 2 years, but sometimes I get the results over the phone, and I don't get paperwork. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm okay.
Where else can you get hep?
Here's what you get. They said B is more sexual.
Yeah.
C is more needle, which is what Tommy Lee and Pam had because he pricked her finger. They did some blood thing.
Great.
And A is from fecal matter.
Yuck.
Oh, so.
God, I hope you have A.
Oh, I don't. Fuck that, man. That could be
A.
That could be
Well, I'm just thinking for the fun.
What's the worst one?
B or C.
B?
A is the treatable one, really.
Oh, is it?
B and C are much more deadlier because they can fuck your liver up and stuff. But that's why he was asking me, did you have any hard...
Jimmy?
Yes.
Hard cock?
You misread me.
What?
I was just hoping you had A. Just
Oh, for the story?
Yeah.
No.
I don't want anything to happen.
Oh, I know, dude.
To old Jimmy Norton. But it'd be pretty funny that you got to admit that you got Hep A.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Which is from fecal matter.
Well, that's. Well, do you understand? That's why she's worried. Like, I mean, and I don't know why. I think my feelings were hurt. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. Like, why was I annoyed at her? I don't know. I don't know because she didn't do anything wrong. She's healthy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, really fast, then we can continue with this. I don't want the instant feedback to update before we get these gems in. Axel from MySpace. Did this guy get rimmed by Jewel? Vinny, he got his ass eaten by a snaggletooth. And then someone else is suggesting that she might have bit down on an old hemorrhoid. And the thing bursted.
Wow, she just gets
like a pregnant leech.
Oh, fuck.
Or a tick.
An engorged tick.
I want to thank Jimmy for the subject at hand because we have another guy that got his ass eaten last night. Matt in Indiana. Matt?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, first, congrats, Matt.
By the way, someone else is acknowledging it's Howie from New York City who love pad data, ass eating.
Is that what it says? People are driving with ass eating, and
they spelled it right, too.
Emblazoned on their dashboard.
Yeah. I invented ass eating, Robin. Anyway,
what happened?
Little Norton will like this one. My wife surprised me one night on my birthday. I came home, and one thing led to another, and two of her friends walked out of the closet, and as my wife was eating my ass, the other one started sucking my balls, and the third one was sucking my dick all at once.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. I don't either. 3 lucky girls in one area?
God's honest truth. And all I could think of at the time was, oh, God, Norton's going to be proud of this one.
Here's the thing.
Is your name Guy Compton?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wasn't that?
I don't know. I just thought I had to share that with you guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
They all yelled, I guess, and said, good to the last drop.
What an ass.
All right, I'll give him that one.
I used to date a girl. I got spoiled. I was dating a girl who she was a really submissive, sexy girl. She liked her hair pulled. And I liked to put her on her back. And she was into ass eating. And fucking, there's nothing better than you straddle a girl's face. And I mean literally to grab her hair and put on her back. I'm getting a rod.
Jesus.
And put your ass on her mouth. And again, I'm clean. You got to be hygienic. Hygiene's very important. As much as we joke about shit in the mouth, and sure, it's fun at a party. But I mean, when it really comes to having my fucking asshole swabbed, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah. Continue as I eat.
And as long as I don't have mushrooms. So I
got a mushroom, look.
You got a shroom in there?
Oh, God.
Enjoy it. Have some pennies for a chaser. But this girl, she was really sexy. I'd put her on her back and then put my ass on her mouth and fucking just smother her. And she loved it. And then she would do the same to me.
See, like I said before, I can't. You're saying, hygiene and everything, and that's fine and well. I don't care how well I clean out a toilet bowl. I'm not going to stick my face in it.
Oh, dude. It's
as far as that goes.
It rules.
No, I'm never, I'm always up for anything. But I wouldn't want to subject a girl to that type of thing.
Well, my ass is not hairy, and it's clean. I mean, you're an Italian. You might have like a fucking, you might have a hairy, your ass looks like fucking the big ragu from Laverne and Shirley.
the
Shirley.
Big ragu.
Every time you bend over, I hear rags to riches coming out of your jeans.
Yeah. Hey.
Laverne and Shirley.
Shelley.
Jay from Missouri on the instant feedback. Who knew that eating ass can give you hep? Jimmy's girl is out Googling dangers of eating ass.
Yeah, she's educated.
Hep A, it can. And I learned that years ago from a gay guy, and he was a comedian and told me, you can get hepatitis from eating ass.
It was actually an offer. You could get it. You want it?
Yeah, Mark from the Bronx. Picture your grandma naked on her back, legs pinned behind her head, and old Jimmy's tongue up her ass.
Ugh. No, her tongue up my ass. Yeah. I like to grab. You got to grab the hair, and you got to put it on her back by her hair. You have to guide her head and hold it. You hold it
like you're sitting on a toilet bowl.
Yeah, like you fucking straddle.
Hold on, Jimmy.
Right? Like that. Mm-hmm. You hold the chin. There's her body and her pussy. Uh-huh. You fucking hold her jaw so she can't move, and you fucking just lower your ass on her mouth, and she'll lick your ass, and then you can lean down and pinch both her nipples.
And the way you're squatting, it kind of opens up your ass.
Yeah, but again, I'm clean, so I don't care. Wide open. Right on her mouth. She's licking my ass, and you pinch her nipples, and then you can lean over and do this to her pussy. You rub it, and then you go like this. You slap the pussy a little bit, just to straighten her out.
Jimmy's up on the console demonstrating. It's fantastic.
That was a knee hurter, that one. Console's hard. But after a sweaty day, don't open your ass like that because it's going to reek. Be clean.
Right. Who are we looking at? Will?
Read Christine M. from Jersey while I swallow.
Ooh. Oh, I don't have instant feedback here. Damn me.
Hold on.
Hope he's swallowing. Yeah. Hey, Carl.
Hey, what's going on? Yo, Aunt, you said you don't eat her ass or you don't let her eat your ass?
No. I enjoy anything. Girls, nice clean girl, head to toe is fair game as far as I'm concerned.
I was hoping that's what you meant. Thank you.
Yeah. I just don't... I don't want to subject a girl to that kind of thing.
Was your ass clean or does it stink?
No, it's fine. It's probably amongst the cleanest 99% of the ass in this country, I would say.
Hairy?
You know something? Not excessively. No.
Hey guys, let's
but not little fucking third grader Jimmy Norton ass.
Let me say it.
Yeah, let's take the ass challenge.
We will not be doing the ass challenge.
Why not?
Jimmy shows his all the time.
Who cares? It's an ass.
Because Jimmy has the ass of a young boy.
Hold on. I'm just going to throw this out there. We got about 15 guys on the payroll. Who else wants to take the ass challenge?
Taking the ass challenge.
Something tells me that Travis's ass. I don't know why I suspect.
Because he's fucking 10 and has a full beard that grows like... It grows like a biker's every day.
I think he has ass hair that if he doesn't brush it aside, it's like shitting into a net. I think he has to actually pull his ass hair. I think he has to pull it out and drape it over the seat onto the floor like Crystal Gale hair. Travis has a man's asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, he just gave the thumbs up.
Danny, too.
Before we lose Christine from Jersey, a guy asked me to lick his ass, but I pretended not to hear him.
That's the problem. He asked.
When I met my boyfriend, he loved doing it to me. Then I got into it and just asked him to clean before he licked his. I can lick his for hours. Girls just need to be up front and say, clean it first.
You know what's a good way to do it, too? Like, so it's not as threatening for her. When you're 69ing, if you're on the bottom and you pull her on top, a lot of times when you're licking her pussy up to her ass, like her mouth, like if a girl starts licking my balls, I'll actually push her. Like, I'll fucking...
Oh, wow.
A little bit down.
You are demanding.
And she'll lick below my balls, but it's a safe area because they can kind of back out when they want to. They're like a deer. Like when a fucking deer is, say, grabbing some oats that you left in the driveway. Or whatever else you'll eat for deer, some pie. Fucking, here, eat this shit, dick.
Speaking of ass, I just got a communique from Mike from FMQB.com.
Oh.
Check out page 4 of the autopsy report. Yeah, we forgot to mention this morning as far as Nicole Smith goes.
Uh-oh, why?
This was in the autopsy report. You might have heard by now. The anus is unremarkable. That is actually in the autopsy report for Anna Nicole Smith because they got to take a look at everything.
They look at everything and talk about everything,
and they have to describe everything.
What about her vag?
And yeah, that's what we want to know.
Does it say anything about her vagina?
What was in there?
Well,
who was in there?
Well, yeah. Dr. Bumpyhead said the anus is unremarkable.
Wow, you know what was in her pussy? They found a semen and a signed Mickey Mantle baseball. Fucking whore.
All right, and we don't want to lose...
it's just like Marilyn Monroe.
This is such a terrific topic. Let's go to Will the trucker. Will?
Hey, boys.
What's up, Will?
Not much. I was just going to let y'all know, me and my wife, we got the kids' swimming pool in the backyard, rectangular shape. And at night, during summertime, we'll jump in the pool, and I'll munch on her while she's kind of straddling over the wall of the pool, and then she'll reciprocate.
In your kids' pool?
Well, it's everybody's swimming pool.
Dude, I used to get fucking... Here's the thing. You'll be over the edge while she's licking your ass?
Yeah, leaning over the wall, inside, leaning out.
Fucking one of the sexiest things I ever had happen to me. I used to get massage from this girl, and she had like a mouthful of spit, man. She had a really she was sexy, man. She had good breath. Spit she was sexy. Really, I like spit. It's like kissing. When you're kissing, that's all you're doing, man. That's gross. Don't suck boogers up.
No.
But just a regular mouthful of spit with no booger sucking. Right. That's crucial. Only saliva. You could drip it right in my mouth, man. If that's a kiss, you're swabbing spit.
Yeah, it's different though. Once it hits the air, it becomes something else.
It doesn't hit the air. You fucking hold whatever. But I would fucking this girl because she would lean in and spit in my mouth. And when she was massaging me, she went, "Oh, come on, get up, baby." And I'd get up. My ass was wide open, and she was fucking behind me. She was licking my ass, and she would open it and spit in my asshole. And then she would the thing she would do with your dick. Like, I'm on my hands and knees. Listen to me. I'm on my...
You've told us.
Hands and knees. My fucking face in the pillow.
I know what you're about to describe.
Do you? What?
You told us once.
Well, this girl...
She pulls it backwards.
Yeah. But she would fucking... Before she would pull it backwards, she would take her fingers, and my cock is dangly, and she would tickle she would just brush the head like little brushing moments like you would an egg. Like a Fabergé egg.
Right.
And then she would say fucking filthy things, like when she tugged my dick back, like she would say call it a fuck stick and a meat pole. Oh, she fucking sexy, man.
And she'd spit in your asshole.
What is she supposed
to do? That was a huge turn on?
Dude, I can't tell you the loads I shot with this silly goose.
There's not many things that bother me, but the spit thing is...
In the asshole, though? Someone wants to spit in your asshole?
Ugh. Just spit in general.
Really? Is that your thing? Okay.
Well, even non-sexual just spitting is like, ugh.
Oh, yeah. I don't suck up boogers and spit. That's nasty. You'd be surprised how many girls want their mouth spit in.
Jimmy, can I get through this before you continue?
It does look like coagulated saliva.
Big loogie.
That looks like
lunger.
That looks like the saliva that would collect in someone's cancer bag if they had their jaw removed.
Awful Me from Baton Rouge. Message from Elo. Ass eating is alive and well on XM 202.
Elo's an ass eater. He has to be. That's why he has that ties to wipe his mouth when he's done. He fucking eats ass in every city in this country.
There's no doubt in our minds that Elo's into some stuff.
Oh, he's a fucking ass.
He's into something.
He puts that on his resume.
All right. Kiddie Pool. Are we done with Kiddie Pool ass eating dude?
Yeah.
Kiddie Pool ass eating dude. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done with him.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, they're saying that Anna Nicole's vagina was wrinkled.
Unremarkable and wrinkled.
Normal and wrinkled. Chris in Albany, what's up?
Hey, boys. Hey, Big Dick Daddy, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, got a surprise attack ass-eating story. I was having a threesome that me and a buddy hooked up online with this girl, and he's banging her, and she's blowing me.
Sorry.
I'm serious. And this is for real. And all of a sudden, I feel this tongue on my ass, and it's her eating my ass out.
I remember years ago, the girl who I actually fucked in the ass and got shit all over my dick and had to towel it off and throw the towel on the street. That same girl. She was a girl.
This is the way how you tell these things.
And
will that be in your book?
No, I forgot about that one. That is not it.
The sequel.
Hopefully there will be a second one. I have
book 2.
I have like 10 stories I couldn't get in there just for space. This girl I fingered one time.
You can throw them in the paperback.
Oh, you can make more, right?
Yeah, you can. That's how you sell the paperback.
Oh,
you got to give them extra material.
Extra material.
All right, go ahead.
I was fingering her ass one time, different occasion, and I got all 4 fingers in there. Not my thumb, but I was going back and forth and in and out, and she liked it. And my fingers, I pulled out, and had blood on my fingers.
Holy shit.
The nail must have scraped a little bit of that that grape skin in the asshole.
Oh, God, enough about the grape skin. This could be the grossest show ever.
That is what asshole skin is like, fucking grape skin.
That's so tender.
Yeah, my fingers, I pulled them out. It looked like a blood orange.
I was laughing during Chris's story because Elliot from Philly, it puts the lotion on its hand. It makes cumsies whenever it's told. Cumsies. Cumsies. All right. This guy has hep C. He's been calling all morning. David.
Good morning.
Can I ask you a question, David?
What's that?
How many times were you hung up on this morning? And be honest.
Truthfully, I got hung up on once, and then my phone went to shit, and the whole damn thing cut itself off, so I just called back.
The answer is 3.
So you have hep C?
Yes, sir, I do.
How did you get it?
That's just it. I don't know. They told me I had it for 20 years.
Wow.
I found out I had it a week before my 40th birthday of last year.
Wait, did you, did it make you sick or what?
No. Just everyday normal life, but I actually went to the doctor just to have a checkup, and when they took blood, they called me back a week before my birthday and told me I had hepatitis C. And then when I started doing the regular weekly doctor thing, the doc told me I could have had it a minimum of 15 years, a maximum of 20 years. And I'm taking 49 pills a week, and I'm giving myself a shot every Friday night.
Of what?
I can't pronounce the name of the pills, but the shot stuff is called Pegasus. And it's working. What it does is it just gets it down to where it's not even detectable. It's
well,
like
apparently it wasn't detectable for 20 years, so what do you need medicine for?
Maybe you did have blood work done for 20 years.
I've had...
Yeah, but I mean, well, if every...
They say you can get it. The doctor told me 2 weeks ago when I went up there to get a shot to prevent me from getting A or B that you can get hepatitis from eating oysters.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You can get a shot for A and B?
Yeah, to prevent you from getting it if you've got one. I got to take 3 shots over a 6-month period to prevent me from getting hepatitis A or B.
But you have to have one for those shots to prevent you from getting the other 2.
You have to have those 3 shots to prevent you from getting A or B or vice versa, I believe. But
oysters, hepatitis.
It's a brutal process. I mean, they did a liver biopsy on me. What they do is they knock you out, and they take a needle about long as your middle finger, and they run it in between your rib cage and take a sample of your liver to find out how long you've had it and how far along it is.
Fuck that.
Wow. And the medicine that I'm taking, he told me it was expensive. I'm thinking $500-600. Well, before the insurance and myself paid anything, $8,753.19 for 3 months.
Wow.
For 3 months.
The price of medicine is just completely out of control.
This country sucks. We don't give a fuck about anything.
Well, you got the dumb congressman going after violent video games and the word faggot and the N-word and all this shit. Go after the real stuff.
Yep,
why are we spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on a dumb medication that we need to take?
I've got to take it for 6 months, and then I'm done. Don't ask me what numbers mean, but they told me when I first got diagnosed that my numbers were 768,000, and since I've been taking the medicine for the last month and a half, it's come down to 11,000. But when you first start taking the medicine, dude, I was calling my wife at work to tell her to come home until it took over a month and a half for my body to adjust to this medicine.
Yeah.
My skin was so hot the very first time that I ever took it, my wife could set a penny on me, and the heat generating off my body would heat both sides of the penny.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, she could even put her hand on me. And I had all the heaters off in the house. I had the door open, and my skin was still so hot, you couldn't even hardly, and she just couldn't even touch me.
I don't get this, though. You said you didn't even know you had it for 20 years.
Right.
Why couldn't you just go through life without taking any medicine if for 20 years your life was fine, you didn't know you had it, it wasn't doing anything to you?
Well, it had scarring on my liver, but what my advantage was is that I don't drink, I don't do drugs or nothing. They said that was the biggest advantage that I had. the hepatitis C, I believe it is. I don't know about A or B, but I know it can cause cirrhosis of the liver and other things, and it just tears your liver up. I mean, if you don't take the medicine, you'll be laying on a hospital bed waiting for a liver transplant. You know how long that can take.
Wait, you can really get it from oysters? I eat a lot of oysters. That's why I'm asking.
Oh boy!
I was as shocked as you were.
Dude, don't get Jimmy paranoid of something new, please.
Well, no, man, I don't want to eat. I won't eat oysters.
Let's get a doctor on the phone.
I was sitting in that office, and he told me when he came in, when I took that get that A or B shot 2 weeks ago, he says you can get hepatitis from eating oysters.
It's only if you eat the oysters, asshole, Jimmy.
I just fucking... Dr. Steve just gave me a heart attack. My friend in Tennessee.
I asked him...
Hold on, buddy. Hold on 1 second. Dr. Steve just sent me, because he's helped me out with this, he just sent me a thing. You can get the vaccine now, Jimmy. So I'm like, oh my God, that means I have something, and I can get it for the other two. And then he goes, no, I'm just... saying you can take the vaccine anytime.
Yeah.
So fuck me, I'll get the vaccine. I wonder if I might have even already had that and not know it.
Mm-hmm.
I might have gotten the vaccine.
I asked him if you could get it from eating the raw oysters or the fried oysters. He says you can get it from both, but mostly from eating raw oysters.
Okay.
And I'm from Louisiana, so I mean, I ate a lot of oysters growing up, raw and fried.
Holy shit, it's coming in way too many times. We gotta, acknowledge this. A lot of people are saying that you sound like the 9/11 guy. The 9/11 call from yesterday. She enticed me my entire life with Hep C.
Yesterday I was in North Carolina at my house, so.
She did.
All right. Thank you, David.
David.
All right. Thank you, David.
All right. Thanks.
Bye. Let's say hi to Dave in New Rochelle. Dave, what's up? Dave?
Hey there, Dave.
What's up, Dave?
I'm not from... Hey, I got to thank Opie for saving my relationship in December.
How did I do that?
It was a throwaway bit, I guess. You were talking about how your girlfriend needs a little skank in her. And my girlfriend and I were listening. And since we went on vacation, and next thing I know, I'm getting a little tickle down there with her tongue. And kept going from there, and now she loves it. I'm eating her as she's eating mine, and she said the other night, she said, someone told me I had a little skank into my life.
I think girls need to be told that it's okay to just throw a little skank into the relationship.
Relationship, yeah.
You hear from so many guys, they're in these relationships, and it's like, they pencil in the sex, and it's one position, and it's like, all right. Because the women feel like if they were a little skanky, they'll be considered whores or something. You need you need just a little skank in your relationship.
Amen.
Just to get a little freaky.
Skank it up.
Yeah. That's how you know you're in love. Like after sex and stuff, my girlfriend and I will do something kind of. I won't even say dirty, really. It's just mostly regular fucking. I mean, she's good in bed. I mean, I'm sorry. She's a good lay.
I'm sorry.
But and then it's nice to lay with her after. It's like. We don't have any problem making that transition because we get along really well. And, it helps, man. Like, if you're done fucking and you just want to boot somebody without looking at them, you're in a bad relationship.
Hey, Dave, what are you up to in your relationship?
It's getting better. A little bit more play in areas I've never been there before. But she likes it. She said she tried to do it before and keeps going. So,
cool, Dave.
Thanks a lot, man. It was up and down before, but it's getting better now.
Yeah, we're just like Dr. Phil over here, so.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
Dr. Philip the asshole.
We're encouraging everyone to have their ass eaten today.
Eat ass.
Not going to hear that on Dr. Phil now, are you? Stupid Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil's a douche.
Oh, God. You keep talking about that dumb romance. We say get your ass eaten.
Get your ass eaten or eat some ass.
All right. Hey, let's get right back into it. We have Liz in North Carolina. She's got a problem that she thinks we can help her with. Liz, what's up?
Hi, I've been married to my husband for 6 years now, and we've got 3 kids, and I have a child that I had before I met him.
Slut.
And yeah, especially since I'll be 28 in October.
Oh, 4 kids in there. 4 kids and you're 28.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you take baths in? Loads?
I haven't figured out what causes it yet.
Come.
I'm trying to get
pussy.
him to be freaky.
Hold on. Why? Hold on. Dirty mouth just said that.
Yeah. I had to be blatant. She didn't understand.
Right.
All right, Liz, what's up?
No one told her.
I'm trying to get him to be freaky, and I can't figure out how.
What do you want?
He'll buy toys, and he'll occasionally use them. He bought me a set of handcuffs. He's never used them.
Mm-hmm.
We've got silk ties, silk rope ties, satin ties. We can even buy nylon rope, and he still won't. He won't use any of it.
Did you get freaky before the 4 kids?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the lasagna belly, and then he probably would go back to finding you attractive.
Oh, he does find me attractive. That's not the problem.
Wait, lasagna belly.
Do you think he sees you as a mommy now and not a fuck toy?
Yeah.
Is he a submissive?
Sometimes, yes.
That's probably why he doesn't want to tie you up.
Has he ever given it to you in the poop chute?
Oh, yes, he loves it. And
Yeah.
so do I.
I love getting in the old dumper. But you like
The
getting
only thing
tied
I
up,
don't
it sounds like. You
I
want
would love. I've never been tied up before, and I'd love to try it. I've even tried getting another girl in the bed.
Wow, you're a good girl. He's just a little more traditional, huh?
Yeah.
Is he a Christian?
He's a Baptist.
a Baptist? Is it black man?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. A lot of black,
What's your question,
black
though?
Baptists out there.
What's your question? How do you get him kinkier?
How do I get him to, I mean, occasionally he'll fight. I want him to get a little rough, and he won't get a little rough.
Oh.
You want?
I mean, this is a perfect example. We got in an argument the other day, and I got in his face just to get him to push me off, right?
That's unhealthy. In a fight? What were you, beating up on your stepfather? What's the matter with you?
No, he doesn't beat up on me. I asked him, I got in his face, and I just wanted to see if he would put his hands on me to push me back. And he did. He grabbed my arms, and he kind of pushed me back a little bit. I want him to do something like that in the bed. You know?
Oh, wow. She wants to be pinned down.
Yeah, she wants to be fucked.
You want, like, some kind of rape fantasy thing.
Not that far.
It gets the girls a little nervous when you say rape fantasy thing. So, you know, you want to be, like, forced.
Taken.
You want to be taken. There you go, Jimmy.
Yes, very much. And I don't know how to get him to do it. I mean, I've actually blatantly asked him to do it, and he won't do it.
Hey, how fat are you?
I'm not very fat at all. I've got a little bit of weight left from the baby. He's 16 months now, and I'm in the process of losing that weight.
How tall are you?
5'7".
5'7", so you go about $155.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a set of 36Ds.
Well, yeah, but they're a little saggy now, aren't they?
No.
Little stretch mark.
No.
But, sweetheart, you want him to kind of force you. Maybe he's just too submissive to do that.
So there's no hope?
Do you smoke?
Yeah, I smoke. He smokes too.
Yeah, I could hear it in your voice. You gotta put down the cigarettes. They're gonna kill you.
We're trying to quit. Both of us are.
All right.
What do you say to him to try to get him to be dominant, though?
Well, I ask him to spank me. I've asked him to bite me. I tell him to do it harder.
Stop with do it harder. That's like emasculating shit. That's telling a guy he's not fucking you, right? Like, there's ways to do that better.
Harder.
You're like, all right.
Doing as hard as I can.
Yeah, spanking and biting is cool, though. Does he spank you?
Occasionally he'll spank me. He doesn't do it right, though.
I know what's going on here. You had an old boyfriend that did all this, huh?
No.
Uncle?
No.
Father?
No.
Brother?
No.
Schoolmaster. So wait, when he doesn't spank you right, he probably does it. He probably doesn't do it hard enough. He probably hits the cheek. What does he smack, like in between the two cheeks at the same time, or he hits the leg?
He kind of taps me.
What's that?
He kind of just slightly taps.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to redden your bottom. I understand.
Redding from Whackbag, maybe she needs to be tied down like Gulliver's Travels. And then Dog Shit Sniffer, wow, 2 in one day. This chick should pretend to get kidnapped and go to Vegas and fulfill her fantasy like old owl eyes. Well, all right, so...
He's not spanking you, right? Does he want to be spanked?
Does he want to be spanked? No, he doesn't want to be spanked.
Wait, you're talking to him right there?
Can we talk to him for a second?
What the fuck?
Hang on just a second.
What the fuck?
Oh, Tony Snow's
Hello?
got the cancer.
How are you?
White House spokesman Tony Snow.
He's got the cancer?
It said spread from his lower abdomen to his liver.
He's done. Give him 2 weeks.
Hold on, buddy.
Spread from his... Wow.
Boy, that White House spokesman job.
Well,
that's a rough job when you're a White House spokesman when Bush is in there.
When you have cancer in your lower abdomen,
you're done. He knows too much.
You think that's it? They gave it to him?
They showed him the secret room, and he couldn't keep it to himself. So now the government's got to kill him.
Got to go.
So what's your name, buddy?
Yeah, where are we? Who are we talking? Oh yeah, Liz. What?
This is Jared.
Jared, you got a live one there. She wants to be spanked and her hair pulled, and she wants to be pinned down and bit. What's wrong with you?
It's just hard to keep up.
Are you intimidated? Seriously.
Well, when we first got together, sex was really intense, and over the past few years, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. But it's just hard to keep up. We work all the time, and
okay,
gay. Yeah, thought so.
Why don't you spank her and bite her? That's easy. You don't have to have a hard dick to do that. I'm serious. I'm not even joking, man.
Sex is something you shouldn't be laughing at the sex here.
Yeah.
Stop giggling like a little schoolgirl.
Dude, you can spank her really good. If you're too tired to fuck, that's intimidating for a guy. You can spank her. You can discipline her. You can lean over and bite her back. And while you're like biting her back or wherever she wants to be bitten, then you kind of you reach down and you play with her clit. I mean, then at least she can come. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like if you're too tired to fuck, you don't have to feel pressure to fuck. Just do that.
Well, I know what you're saying. Myself, I've been trying to get more into it, and actually, I'm a huge fan of you guys. My wife, she usually isn't so much of a fan of you guys.
She knows what help her.
Nothing to do with the sex part.
Listen,
it's the kids.
I was really surprised she called you guys today. But
hey, is she listening right now?
Yeah, I stepped out of the truck so she cranked the radio up.
Wait, she turned up the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped away so it wouldn't get the backbeat to his phone.
I want you to be honest. What seems to be the problem with her body right now?
Well, there's no a problem with her body.
Not much of a problem.
Where's the problem area? Let's be honest with each other. We like honesty on this show.
It's got to be a problem area.
Yeah, what's the problem area?
Well,
after 4 kids, it's got to be a problem.
The problem is more with how she feels about her body, not with how I feel.
Oh, that's good. Very good. How does she feel about her body?
Yeah, what
are her problem areas that she believes are the problem areas?
Well, she believes she needs to lose some more weight. Myself, I'm fine with her weight.
Of course.
But,
no, you're not.
But she...
That's not what you say to the guy.
No, of course he is.
All right, sorry.
she weighs probably about 40 pounds more now than she did when we first got together.
Oh, that's not a problem. 40 pounds.
No, not really.
Nah.
Yeah, she's not real comfortable with that, but
Never
like,
mind.
But you are, though, right? You're comfortable with it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine with it.
Of course, why? Sure. Now about the kids. Now there's probably maybe stretch marks or loose skin or something, right?
A little bit.
A little bit, and maybe the breasts aren't as perky after.
No, breasts are perfect.
Breasts are perfect. She breastfed 4 kids.
Breasts are perfect. And she breastfed 4 kids.
Why don't you want to spank her? Is it the ripples that are happening like from the ass to the all the way up the back to the skull and back down? Is that bothering you?
No.
Why don't you spank her, man? She's a good girl. She wants to be spanked and bitten. Why don't you fucking spank her and bite her, dude? I love doing that to chicks. It's fucking hot.
Punch her right in the face.
It's just something I need to get more into. It's something I've never really been into.
It's fun.
Our listeners, we like to help each other out. We feel like we're a community.
Right. A community.
A bunch of people want to know if her hole stinks.
Absolutely not.
Listeners helping a fellow listener. You gotta love it.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone else wants to say this. Dog shit sniffer again. Jesus, calm down there, dog shit sniffer. Woodside, just admit it. She's got balloon knot rot.
When she lays back and open her legs, does it smell like Tupperware that you forgot potato salad was in?
No.
And you say 40 pounds overweight. You really mean 50 to 60 now, don't you?
Yeah.
No.
What does she weigh?
I guess 165, 170, somewhere in that area.
Well, she said 155, so there goes another 15 pounds.
15 pounds.
She said 155.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I said about 40 pounds. She weighed 120 when we first met.
All right.
120.
And does she have lasagna belly?
Lasagna belly?
Yeah.
What is lasagna belly?
Lasagna belly
kids.
occurs when a girl is pregnant with child and eats too much. So then the stomach gets stretched out to the point that it can't come back.
So when they lose the baby weight, it leaves almost like Broadway curtains. They're kind of like hanging, very decorative and flowing.
That is terrible, Anthony.
Yeah.
It's true, though. It's a real bitch for some women out there. So
well, like I said, she's working on it, so I think eventually she'll be happy with that. But.
I think we have enough info. I think you're the type of guy that just doesn't have it in him. You probably want to be kind of submissive yourself. You don't want to take charge. I'll tell you one person that would take charge. Anyone?
Guy Compton.
Guy Compton would take care of your woman.
Guy Compton would fuck her mouth, pussy, and ass all at the same time.
While pinning her down.
That's right, and hitting the kids.
Guy Compton is a man's man. I don't know. You seem kind of helpless, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to dive in, I guess.
You got a live one that really wants to be pinned down and bit and her hair pulled a little bit and spanked a little bit.
You know what you do, dude? Trust me, do this. Tie her to the bed, like bedpost, but tie her on her stomach. This way you can stand in front of the bed, and you can make her suck your dick. You can hit her with your dick a little bit, and then you can fuck her from the back, and then fuck her in the ass, and spank her, and bite. You can do all that stuff while she's tied. So you can get everything you want to do, and you like to fuck her in the ass, so you can do that too. But just tie her on her stomach.
I would say to follow Jimmy's lead a little bit better than.
Well, dude, look, I'm nervous in bed too. We're all a mess. I mean, we're all just trying to find our way like a bunch of dopes. So you just kind of go with what feels comfortable, man. I like to bite my girl, and I don't know how she feels about it. She's gagged, but I mean, she hasn't filed charges.
You got a girl that wants to be tied down, man. Why don't you guys try a little something tonight, and then you call us back tomorrow?
Yeah, tie her down.
Get Liz back on the phone.
Bite her face. Watch Cape Fear, and then do that.
Hold on just a second, yeah.
Please stop with the lasagna belly. It's hitting way too close to home.
Hello?
Oh, no. Really?
Liz.
Hi, Liz.
Hey.
We learned something about you. You don't weigh 155, Liz.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're 170.
That's why we always tack on a little bit more than the girl says.
Yeah, you know how they talk about the freshman 15? When you call the Opie and Anthony show, we know you women are going to lie by at least 10 to 15 pounds. So we just tack that on right off the bat.
Did you lie, Liz, because you were afraid of being made fun of and stuff when you were trying to get some answers?
No.
Okay. Just a liar. All right, sorry.
No, that's not why I lied.
All right, so
I don't like my weight.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we going to do with you?
I don't know.
What would you like this guy to do to you, your husband to do to you tonight?
Tonight? I'd love him to just take a hold of me, you know?
Yeah, well, give us something specific, because then we're going to get him back on the line. We're going to tell him to do this tonight. And then you guys are going to call back tomorrow, and you better call even if he wimps out, and we'll get an update, okay?
All right.
Someone is suggesting that he ties you to the railroad tracks.
Does he have a big dick?
I like it.
That's a no.
Boy, that means he's kind of small.
I don't know what a big dick is.
Well, how big is his?
It's about 7 inches long.
Yeah, that's really small. That's a small one.
Maybe 3 inches round.
Yeah, that's tiny.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like a child's wand.
They get a lot bigger than that.
So do you talk dirty to him and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Honey, I can walk in front of him bare-ass naked in front of him while he's watching TV, and he'll continue to watch TV.
Well, you got to give him a better choice.
Yeah,
really. Let's be honest.
Don't do it when he's watching the Super Bowl.
Hot piece of ass walks by, you're watching the Super Bowl, you forgot about the Super Bowl.
Oh, he doesn't watch football.
You know, he's watching Dukes of Hazzard, and you walk in the room naked. That's going to be a tough choice right there.
He might call you Boss Hot and then stop.
And someone is saying, Adam from Columbus, not pinning your wife down is for queers.
See, it's not saying much about him that he's not looking when the TV is on and you walk past him naked. You know.
Yeah.
It could be. I'm not saying it isn't, but it could be that you're not attractive to him as you're walking by.
Yeah, you're better off with like a little lingerie on.
Well, that I've got. I used to be a dancer, so I've got all that.
Leave the completely naked for the young. For the young,
for the young and childless.
Right, leave the completely naked for the young and the childless. Jesus,
You need some frills.
You need a little dressing. You shouldn't honk your horn if you drive a shitty car.
Well, what I would like him to do tonight, I would like him to...
You can't put whipped cream on a pile of shit.
Oh, no, we don't do food. He doesn't like doing food with
Dumb analogy, Jesus.
Now, what do you want him to do?
I want him to grab me, throw me down on the bed, and fuck the shit out of me.
And
way to be sexy.
And maybe like... How about this? Let's negotiate here. So tonight you want him to, out of nowhere, grab you, throw you down on the bed, and have his way with you, maybe pinning your arms down?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like your face slapped with his dick?
Oh, I'd love that.
All right, and what else?
What about being called awful things?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that.
Like
we're having sex.
Like a cunt, a slut, a whore.
Yeah, what would you like?
Things like that.
Anything but cunt. I don't like cunt.
Okay, a slut or whore. Like, or you suck his dick, he said, yes, suck it, Rosie.
All right, anything but cunt, right?
Yeah, anything but cunt.
All right, let's get him back on the phone. We're going to give you guys a homework assignment.
Okay, hang on a second.
All right.
Jared.
He's thrown down. He's probably afraid of doing structural damage.
Hello, guys.
All right, sir, this is your homework assignment, and we're going to be checking in. We told Liz to call us tomorrow.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, you get the kids in another room, get them to bed, do whatever you have to. Tie them up for a while, whatever it takes.
Oh, and then fuck them.
and then you're gonna grab your wife, you're gonna pull her into your bedroom, and you're gonna force yourself upon her.
Yeah, be forceful. Like, grab her, throw her on the bed, and pin her down is what she wants. And kind of, take her clothes off rough.
Right. And while you have her pinned down, you're going to take your dick and you're going to slap her in the face a few times.
Slap her in the face with your dick.
All right?
And then here's the part, because she requested this.
Yeah.
Here's the part you got to do.
Right.
She wants you to talk dirty to her as you're doing it. And the number one request, you got to call her a cunt.
That's right. As you're slapping her with your penis across the face, you want to say something like, you like that, don't you, you cunt?
Yeah.
Okay?
All right. I'll give you guys a call back tomorrow.
And you have to, wait, the one thing that we suggested that she actually liked was if you finger her backside, you have to pull it out, and then you have to smell it and tell her what luncheon meat it reminds you of.
Well, now Jimmy's joking.
Luncheon meat.
All right. Are you guys going to call back tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll call you back
Olive
tomorrow.
loaf.
All right.
And that's what it will look like. Fucking green thing on it.
Get Liz back on the phone.
The pimento.
All right. Here she is.
All right. Liz?
Hello?
All right, Liz, we told him what to do, and I know it's going to get a little silly after the phone call, but you tell him no, you do what Opie and Anthony told you to do, and then I want you to call the show tomorrow, okay?
I will. I've got XM on the computer, so I'll listen to you guys on the computer.
Okay.
No, but call us tomorrow and let us know how it goes, and if it doesn't go well, I'm sure there's one of our listeners in the area that will take care of you. and make sure this Zero knows that, okay?
All right.
All right. I'm serious. Call back tomorrow.
I will.
All right.
What time do you want me to call back tomorrow?
5 after 9.
Yeah, like quarter.
That sounds good.
A quarter after 9.
9:22.
Yeah, 9:23, Jimmy.
9:23.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the nose.
All right, I can do that. The kids will be at school at that time.
All right, cool.
Yeah, a lot of people
All right,
saying that the husband might be,
Gay? Cheating? Musical? Patrick Bonacci?
All right. Enough with her, but hopefully they'll call back tomorrow.